Good morning, everyone. Peter and I are joining you for our very first video broadcast of Everyday Tantra. It's our new website and our new Facebook group. So every morning that we possibly can, we're going to bring you a video of what's most alive for us and what our daily practices are. Because to us, Tantra isn't about how to, it's what's in the way of living tantrically every day. So we thought we'd start with a few minutes of Qigong because that's Peter's favorite way to wake up.
So let's bring our hands upward, come up to the forehead, and then bring the hands back down. Then lean forward a little bit as you pull your hands out in front of you, and gently pull the hands back towards the stomach. So that the wrists are relaxed as you pull the hands out. Wrists are slightly flexed as you pull the hands back in. And the idea is like you're reaching out and you're just pulling this fresh energy with your hands towards your body. You're breathing deeply. Inhale as you come out. Exhale as you come back in. And then have one hand come to a complete stop at the stomach, the other hand floats out. And you do one hand over the other. Much like a swimming motion. The wrists are relaxed as you come out. Wrists are slightly flexed as you come in. Back and shoulders are totally relaxed. You can really feel the lubrication in your rotator cuff. And then bring one hand to a complete stop at the stomach. The other hand catches up and pull the hands back in. And then allow the hands to float out in front of you like on the surface of some water. And slowly gravitate the hands upward. Elbows are straight, wrists are relaxed, hands come up to a little above head level. Just holding for a moment, feeling the energy come off your hands and onto your body. And pulling your hands down to one side. Palms of the hands are facing one another, then slowly pull the hands across your body. Come as far as you can reach, then come back across. It's like you're grabbing energy, pulling it in towards your body, and then the old energy that's been inside of you is gently being pushed out. A lot of our guilt and our shame and our sadness is stuck in our mid to lower abdomen. This is helping to relieve any depression, any anxiety, any stress. Bring one hand to your stomach.
There's giggles happening in our house, Peter.
And left hand floats up above the head, right hand reaches out to the side. And we'll finish with this move, where the left hand comes down to the right hand side of the head, behind the neck. The right hand reaches all the way around to the left hand side of the head, behind the neck, and then slowly bring both hands down the back of the neck and straight to the heart in the prayer position. We'll pause here.
Thank you, Peter. All right, now I get to join. So that's one of the ways that we love to start out our morning and just do some Qigong together, whatever house that we're at, because we're often traveling around the world and we never know where we're going to wake up. And so if it's at the beach, we're at the beach, or, you know, sometimes it's just here at a host home. And so we thought that as we start this video series of Everyday Tantra, that we just talk about what's most alive and just have a few minutes videos in the morning, because we've had so many people say, how do you live tantrically? And it's never how to, it's always what's in the way. And so the one of the biggest subjects, well, now we're going to be upside down.
Are we upside down?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
No, it's like we're on the ceiling. One of the biggest things that you can find in your life that's in the way is you holding yourself back. And so as we were talking yesterday with one of our dear friends, Sean Roop, that helped us write up our description for the website, and just someone that we really, really, really adore, then he said, what's really, like, if you could offer anything right now and you haven't for whatever reason, what would it be? And so last night, then we were with Kai Carell, another one of my beloveds, and he was teaching a class last night, and it was all about finding your true self. And there were a lot of prayers, and there was a lot of Christianity, and a lot of like really evoking deities. And so as I felt into it, like that's what I've been missing in my life. I have no problem whatsoever running a play party and bringing sacred sexuality and kink and like all of these different aspects of inviting people, communication, relationships, embodiment, dance, like all those things are so easy. But I've still held back my own personal relationship with God. And like, oh, okay, it's the universe, it's goddess. And you know, there's all of those things are out there for whatever you believe in. But for me, I actually have a personal relationship with a God. And so that's what I want to start offering, is at least once a month having a whole class that's really diving into the aspects of having a personal relationship with God, whether it's prayers, whether it's meditation, whether it's chanting. And like it's just, even just talking about it right now, there's a little bit of fear of, oh no, I'm going to lose people, or people aren't going to want to come and join along. But there's also so much excitement, because that's where one of my deepest passions lie.
So, can you describe what this relationship with God is like for you?
Mm-hmm. Well, I grew up Mormon, and so there was always like prayers every night, and this piece around. There's this old guy that's sitting up on a throne, and he's ruling over all of us and judging us, and that was never my experience. And so for a while, then I threw God out. I'm like, no, I'm just spiritual. Like I don't even want that. And then as I started feeling into my own heart and finding my own values, then there was actually a being that's higher than me that feels like my greatest cheerleader. And I feel like I'm never alone, and I feel like there's someone that has my back and is offering me these little tidbits of advice and these pieces of like, here, you want this in the universe? There you go. Here you go. And it's just been able to help open me to receive more, because there's this magnificent being that has everything, like that we all do, but there's this infinite channel of being able to feel this unconditional love, that no matter what I did, no matter what I do, I am loved unconditionally, and that everything's available to me. And that's what I feel with him.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So what are you holding back, Peter?
What am I holding back?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm holding back some knowledge and wisdom I have inside of me, and I'm not sharing it because I'm lazy.
So what's one piece? Look at everybody and tell them, what's one piece of knowledge or wisdom that you've been greedy and holding on deep inside of you?
I don't think it's greedy. I love to share. I think sharing is very important. I think there's this self-doubt, or I need to have a PhD or a doctor behind my name in order to be able to have the respect or confidence to expound on what I really love, which is health and wellness and well-being. I don't know. I feel like...
So look, I just put Peter Peterson, MD. So now you're a doctor. So now say whatever you want to say. What do you want to say about health and wellness? What if you died in 10 minutes? What do you want to get across to the world? You have 10 minutes left on this planet. Share with everybody.
No, I think find out what excites you on keeping you healthy. Don't just blindly follow other people's instructions. Be a scientist and explore what really excites you, that keeps your body running optimally and at its highest level. So, and for me, it's movement. It's always been how I move my body is equated with my health.
Raven says credentials are a distraction from wisdom.
Exactly. I couldn't agree with you more. But
so what would you do a whole class on health and wellness? What would it look like?
What would it look like?
Mm-hmm.
It would be a mix of the nine S's that I've been working on for so long. So
we'll post a video about that a little bit later on in this month.
Yeah.
But really, this is the kind of dialogue that you want to have with a beloved, with a dear friend, with yourself. You can sit in front of the mirror and have this dialogue. What am I holding back? What is the piece that I'm afraid to share with the world? And what I love to do is take people through a visualization, or take myself through it. Is like, okay, the doctor says you have 2 weeks left to live, or you have 2 hours left to live, or whatever the piece is for you that really gets you in touch with, so you stop being lazy, so you stop being afraid. And then what is that piece that's so alive in you right now? And then start sharing it, and share it all day, share it all week. Like, really get in touch with the pieces of you that you're holding back, because those are your grandest wisdoms. What's most alive inside of your being is what wants to be expressed right now. And I want to hear it. Peter wants to hear it. I bet you that the world wants to hear it. So that's the biggest piece of advice or guidance that we could offer you today, is get in touch with what you're holding back and stop holding it back. Share it.
What else are you going to share?
That's all for today.
That's it?
We'll be back tomorrow.
Okay.
We love you. Come join us on everydaytantra.com, and we're going to, as often as we can, we'll be posting these videos, and we invite you to post too. Like, what are you doing every day? What are your practices to live tantrically, to live life on your own terms? And we'd love to hear. We love you.
Bye.